Hi guys, today I have my second update for the project tin pan that I started like a month ago. So in my recent life update that I told you guys I will be traveling to China, and my update time lands like right in the middle of the time when I'm gone. So I wasn't planning on giving you an update at all. But then as I was just collecting my things, I realized, hey, I actually made really good progress, and I could totally pre-film it and you can still see really good progress. So I decided, I'm gonna do that. So obviously when you're watching this, I'm already gone, so this is a pre-film, but even that, like just within like 1.5 week-ish time use, I was able to finish so many products. I'm really excited. Originally in this project, I picked 12 products, but I called it Project Tin Pan because I was only hoping to finish 10 out of the 12 products and I would be happy. So before last update, I was able to finish one product. That is my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Shadow Pencil in the color Juju. I don't have this chubby pencil style anymore, but I really enjoy them. I think they're good formula and they're better, money-wise. But I finished it completely. It didn't have much left before last update. It really just didn't take me long to finish it. And since last update to now, I was able to finish 4 more products. 4? Yeah, 4 products. That's just kind of crazy. So first of all, I finished this depotted eyeshadow. This is from a quad from Rimmel. The quad itself is called Purple Smoky Purples. I only have 1 shade left and I depotted it. Last time I actually repressed it because it was getting really difficult to use. Once I repressed it, it went down really fast actually. So I'm really happy that this one is gone. I enjoy the color, but it's really powdery. I think mainly because it's really old. I have nothing against it, but also at the same time, I don't think I love it that much. And I finished the blush. Yay! It's one of those moments, like it's always worth celebrating when you finish a blush. This one shouldn't be a surprise to you guys. It's a sample size from Jabanesque and the shade is just called 02 and it's a Velvet Touch blush. So this is all gone. Yay! It's so good. So last time I really didn't have much left and it was getting really difficult to use, so I actually repressed it and it got much easier for me to use, and I actually just finished it yesterday. So it did take me a little while. Well, it took me longer than I imagined it would, but still I finished it. So I'm really happy about that. I really like this color. It's a very natural looking color for me. For my skin tone, I actually saw this full size at Marshall's for pretty cheap and I almost bought it, but then I was like, I have so many more other blushes. Even though I do miss this and I like it a lot, I probably wouldn't repurchase just because there's so many blushes out there. The next 2 I finished are both lip products. I'm really excited about this. I think lip products are just as exciting to finish as a blush. So I finished a lip liner. This one is from NYX and it's in the color Nude Pink. This one, when I started, it didn't have too much left, so I will show you on my index card right here. So you can see that's where I started the last update and this is where I am now. It's completely gone. The progress is pretty consistent and there's nothing in there anymore. Usually for me, for pencil products, at the end, like the little chunk will fall out. This one didn't. As I'm sharpening it and then I can see the lead, but then in the middle of the lead, there's nothing. I wish I took a picture so I could show you guys, but it was just kind of funny. So it really took me no time to finish because it was a hollow pencil, so like there's barely any product. I had to, sharpen it so often. So that one is gone. And also the other lip product, this one is from Marc Jacobs. The color is Kiss Kiss Ban Ban. This is the sample size from Sephora's birthday gift. I really didn't have much left, so that's where I was at the beginning, and I didn't use it last update, so I really try to use it this time around, and I really enjoy this color. I think it's a muted mauvey bright pink color. It's a little weird, but this is all gone. I can still give you a swatch. I like the formula too. It's rather long lasting, but if you eat and whatnot, it definitely would fade away like from the inner part. You do need to reapply if you do eat and drink, but still like it lasted fairly long. So I'm really happy about this and I like the color. I actually found a dupe. Let me go grab it. So I found this in my collection. This is from Burt's Bees. What's this line called? Not sure, but the color is Magenta Rush, but you know, this line of lipsticks. And this one is pretty much new to me. I have used it just a couple of times, and this one, like, look at them. This is the Burt's Bee, this is Kiss Kiss Bam Bam from Marc Jacobs. I mean, they're slightly different, like the Burt's Bee is slightly brighter, but I mean, really, like, they're close enough. Once they're on your lips, I don't think it's gonna be like that much of a difference. And formula wise, I really like this one as well. I think they're really similar in formula as well, so I'm really happy about that. I almost wanted to buy this lip color again, but it's so expensive, so I'm just totally happy that I have a dupe. So that's all the finished products, and now let's just talk about the products I wasn't able to finish yet, but I did make pretty good progress on most of them, I think. I have another depotted product. This one is from Eve Pearl. It's a Dual 7 concealer. The color is light medium. I'm only trying to use up this lighter shade, lighter side, and I've been using it just slowly. I went up a little bit, like right here, the pan, I expanded a little bit more. So now I was able to move it up by a little bit, and I think I'm really happy about that. That's where I'm at with that one. It's definitely getting old, and yeah, I'm a little torn about it. I have a gel eyeliner. This one is from L'Oreal. It's the Infallible Lacquer Liner 24 Hours. And the color I have is navy. Even though it's navy, but really like on your eyes, I don't think it really shows up bluish. It's very dark. This is what I have on my eyes today. So I'm not sure if you can tell from the picture. If I look at it myself, I could tell that it's getting a little smaller, because last time I told you guys that I was just digging my brush like in the middle, almost like I'm trying to hit pan in the middle, and then I just thought that was kind of silly. Why am I doing that? So right now I actually switched my strategy. I started going from more like on the side, so I can definitely see the side went back in a little bit. Not a whole lot, because gel liner, like, you don't need a whole lot each time, and this one is getting on the drier side, but it still performs pretty well, so I'm really pleased with that. Even if I couldn't finish this by the end of the year, I'm sure it would just go to the trash, because I've had it for so long though. I have a product that I didn't really mark progress because I don't know, like, it gets on my nerves. This is my Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and it's a sample size. You can see that I had some marks from a previous project pan. I just don't like marking my products like that. It just looks like it's a patch of black. I don't know, I don't like that, so I just decided not to mark it for this project. And it is still going strong. I'm still using it daily, and I know it will be gone eventually before the year ends, but I don't know exactly when. And I know it's getting a little difficult to use, so hopefully this one will be gone within the next, maybe not next update, but then maybe next month, hopefully this one will be gone. I have another pencil product. This one is from Sonia Kashuk. It's an eyeliner, and it's in the color Plummy Browns. So I think this color is dark, but it definitely isn't dark enough to line my eyes with. I think it just doesn't give the kind of definition I was looking for. Especially this one is like a shimmery finish. It has a sheen, so at a certain angle, like, it's even lighter. So I just don't think I can really use this as an eyeliner. And some of you guys asked me if I could use it as a like waterline pencil, and I thought that's a good idea. I haven't tried it though. It's a little bit on the drier side, so it probably would tug a little bit. I have to give it a try to decide if that's a workable way to use it. But regardless, right now I'm just using it as an eyeshadow base, and because it's such a tiny small pencil, it's really easy to maneuver, so I can be very precise with it. I only put it like on the outer V area and use that as a base. So I like the look, but because I only use it on such a small area of my eyes, I just don't think the progress is gonna go fast at all. So this is where I am now. You can see that's where I started, and last time I just didn't use it, or I used it a couple of times, but I didn't sharpen it, so there wasn't enough to mark a line, and this is where I am now. So I used it a little bit. I think it's gonna be slow. I don't really think I can finish this before the project ends. I'm just happy I'm eating this away a little bit though. I have a foundation. This one is so close. Hopefully I can finish it. Probably not next update. No, that's probably not possible, but in a month I think it should be gone for sure. This is my Estee Lauder Double Wear Light, and the color I have it is Intensity 2.0. This is what I have on my face right now. I think it matches me pretty well right now. It's slightly lighter, but my powder is slightly darker, so like it works, you know? And this is my progress. That's intro, first update, second update. I don't know why I slowed down though, because I feel I've been using makeup the same amount of time. Well, maybe because I'm pre-filming, like it's not really exactly 2 weeks yet. That could be the reason, but I'm still using it. This one is definitely a full coverage foundation, so I don't need to use a lot of it, and you know, it's gonna go down a little slower, and I'm totally okay with that. All right, in the end, I just have 2 more blushes. Yes, in this project, I originally put in 3 blushes total, and I finished this one that I already showed you, and I have 2 more. So last time I actually repressed my Josie Maran palette, and the blush inside I'm trying to pan is in the color Fiction. So this is what it looks like right here. And last time I repressed it because it was getting really difficult to use. Once I repressed it, honestly, I didn't really use it that much. I used it as a crease shade in my eyes sometimes, but that's like such a small area, and I just don't think there's any visible difference from, you know, when I repressed it to now. And to be honest, I think this pan is like so small, it's just getting annoying. Because when I try to use a fluffy like blush brush, it's just so hard to like contain my brush in this little pan and not to get any like the bronzer or especially this purple shade. Like it's just so hard to grab product. So actually I think I'm gonna repress this one more time, but this time around I'm just gonna take this one out completely and just scrape all of it out and put it in this e.l.f. powder compact thing, and that way I have a bigger area pan that I can work with, and hopefully that way it will go down a little faster. So that's where I'm at, and let me show you this e.l.f. blush. So this one I'm trying to pan, it's the contouring blush and bronzing powder, and of course it had a bronzer shade and a blush shade. The bronzer shade I finished like last year I think, so I'm gonna use this empty pan and just repress this blush in this empty pan so that I have 2 products in one place, and it's a bigger pan, it's easier to work with. Anyways, let's look at this blush now. So you can see the pan definitely expanded a whole lot more. I'm so excited about that. The pan is actually really shallow, so I don't think this would last me much longer. It probably would get finished just on time when the project ends, and I just need to worry about this darker blush. So that's all the 12 products in this project. So far I have finished 5. I'm really happy about that. I did not expect myself to do so well, honestly. And if you're also doing some sort of like an end of the year project, let me know. I will be interested to follow your progress. I definitely need that last bit of motivation before the year ends and just push some more products out. So thank you guys for watching. Bye.